Okay, oh my gosh. So I'm like lightweight, hella hyped. I think I found y'all a dupe for the Pat McGrath Mothership 2 palette. Like, if you want to see the look that I come up with this palette, and if you want to know where you could get it along with all the other drugstore friendly items that I have today, you need to keep watching. My name is Shelby. Welcome to my channel. Let's get into it. So, as I said in my intro, I'm super excited because I think that I found some really good drugstore goodies. Technically, I went to Ulta. Let me find my bag. Yeah. Technically, I went to Ulta. Here are my receipts. I love me some Ulta. I would say that I probably am more of a fan of Ulta than I am of like the drugstore, just because I can't try anything on in most drugstores. And as a black woman in America who loves beauty, I have trust issues. And I don't trust the packages. Even the package of the foundation I have with me, it looks lighter than it actually is, but we gonna see how this goes. So the first drugstore goodie that I'm gonna start off with is the Wet n Wild Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water. And this is supposed to prime your skin, and it is supposed to prepare it. I'm gonna go in with some primer. This is the NYX Shine Killer, and I was watching a video by Makeup Shayla. I want to say it was yesterday. I think it was also her drugstore haul video. And she was saying that, 9 times out of 10, if you're in the drugstore or you're in Ulta and you see something that looks like a big brand, like a main store, Sephora level brand, it's probably because it's going to be a similar experience. Like, I'm not going to say it's a bootleg, but it's probably going to be, inspired by or a darn near copy of what you're seeing. So, is it going to be a good copy? You don't know till you try it. But, if you're looking for a similar effect for less money, maybe you should give it a shot. And I believe this retails, let's see, I want to say it's like $7, but it'll take you a long time to get through this container. NYX Proof It eyeshadow base. Okay, so I just pat that in with my finger, and it's still a little bit tacky, but it will dry down. Not a whole lot. It'll still have a little bit of tackiness to it, but it's a pretty good actual eye base, I think. Okay, so this is the palette that I wanted to show you. This is a palette by Makeup Revolution. It's called Earth and Stone, and this is what Earth and Stone looks like. Now, I don't know how long you've been a fan of the makeup community or even been like a makeup connoisseur, but if you look at this palette and then you look at the Pat McGrath palette, the Mothership 2 palette, they look like very similar. Like it's on there. There's no way that this palette is not inspired by this one. Now, this palette runs for $20 at Ulta. Okay, comes with a mirror. Has, let's see, it has 10 shades in the palette. Okay, and it is $20. So that's like $2 per shadow. The Pat McGrath palette has also 10 shadows. They're slightly bigger, and of course it comes in a very fancy lacquer box. But if you don't care about packaging, you probably are going to be happy with this too. We're going to see about the payout. I was playing with it, but it looks pretty good. Pat McGrath runs $125. So this is not a cheap palette. You could probably actually buy the entire face. Actually, I think you can buy the entire face that I'm about to put on for what it would cost you to buy one of these Pat McGrath palettes. So while I believe that Pat is incredible and that the quality of her makeup it speaks for itself, if you don't have those coins, I'm not going to judge you. Shelby's not going to judge you, honestly, because there are cheaper options. They are, and it's a luxury brand, and not everybody can be throwing money at makeup as a luxury brand. You just can't. So no judgment here. In addition to my eyelid primer, this is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop in Cappuccino. I'm just going to press this in underneath my eye. Let's get into this palette though, y'all. Okay, so there are 2 matte shades of a true black and then a brown here. The true black is called Nuit, which I think is it black in, I don't know what language that is. And then the brown is called Timber. So I don't know which colors are calling my name, but I know I need a transition shade. And I think that brown is going to be too dark for me to use as a transition shade. So let's start out with my bronzer as my transition shade. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon in What Shady Beaches. I'm just going to take some of that And I'm going to swirl it up here above my crease. That concealer is actually kind of working as a transition shade, honestly, and I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. Actually gonna hop into this really pretty kind of mauve-y shimmer shade. It doesn't look like a bright, like metallic-y pressed pigment, but I really like it. It's called Ground. I'm just gonna put that just, ooh, right in my crease. Pack that in there. I'm gonna round this instead of winging it, just to see how that looks. I know I'm a huge fan of winging, but I just want to see if I can make the round work too. I'm sure I can, but I've never tried it, honestly. Okay, and then the next color that I'm going to go in with, let's find a brush for it. All right, the next color I think I'm going to go in with is going to be, this kind of coppery shade right here, which is called, just move the little paper. It comes with this cute little paper. There's this cute little plastic thingy that has all the names on it, and I usually keep a hold of them until I kind of have a feel for the palette, because otherwise I can't remember what any of the names are. This one is called Sand. We're going to put Sand right in the crease and the outer corner to transition from Ground. Yeah, these are really nice, really soft and easy. Now, I'm not someone who digs into a pan. I usually just kind of sweep across the top. One, because I don't like hitting pan on stuff, but two, I guess I'm just not that aggressive when I'm applying my colors. Let's go into this awesome gold right there. I'm trying to work my way up to the green because I really want to use it. It's the star of the palette. Honestly, I think we all know it. Ooh, ooh, okay. This is like a pressed glitter, but look how pigmented she is. Wow. I want to work my way up to the green, but I can't just like throw it on the whole eye and not have it like be nut. Ooh, I love the way that looks. Look at that dimension. Oh my gosh. And I am seeing fallout from Majesty, which is the gold in the palette, but I kind of expected that. I mean, let's get real. I expected that. Next, I think I'm ready for the green. I'm going to go in with a flat brush and see how this applies. Ooh, she applies like shmoney. This color is called Turf. It's funny, I feel like if I used my finger, I would get more payoff, but I don't want to lose like control, if that makes sense. I don't want it to be all over the place. So we'll just keep blending. That is really pretty, folks. I'm gonna go in with my finger and just, yeah, intensify that color. You want to use the black, so I'm gonna go in with, ooh, black liner. Where are you? There we go. Going in with the Maybelline, let's see, this is the Lasting Drama Matte Liner. I'm gonna put a little bit of this out here in the outer corner, and using a shader brush and the black in the palette, we are going to create a little wing, a little smoke rather. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so one thing I do want to do is I absolutely want to use this this iridescent white that's in the palette. It's called Barely There. And I don't know how it's going to turn out, honestly, because I can't get a feel for it in the pan. Ooh, look at that. Okay, it's a little crumbly though, so that means I'm probably going to end up wetting the brush to apply. So I'm going to spray this little pencil brush, some primer water, multi-purpose, and I'm going to take some of Barely There, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner rather. Okay, but you absolutely cannot use this color dry if you have a full face on. So this is it for this eye right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye, and then we'll come back and do the face, okay? I might do my brows too. There's this cute little brow pencil. I'll do it after. I'll do my brows after. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so lashes are on, and these are some really cute little beauty supply lashes from Casina is the brand. I don't know if you can see it. I know it's really bright, but the brand is Casina, Kasina, and it's the Pro Lash 47. You could probably find this at a beauty supply, maybe a drugstore. I think they were like $4, so you know, nice little something something. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our face. I'm gonna zoom you out. Okay, not as much of the zoom out as we were talking about, but it's fine. It's zoomy enough, you know. Going in with a new foundation. This is the Revlon Candid Foundation. It is called the Photo Ready Candid Foundation in the shade Cappuccino, which is 510, and it's a natural finish anti-pollution foundation. It's kind of a stingy pump, but all right, there we go. And just in case this color does not go well, I've got my Maybelline Dewy Smooth to, I don't know, stop the carnage. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, that's looking light. Maybelline, I know you know we want a pump. Can you please give us a pump? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not even. Oh, I'm not mad at that mix though. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's I could work with this. But that was the deepest shade that they had in the store. So that's a little frustrating. That's always frustrating with drugstore brands, and also with actually now even with Ulta, honestly, and in Sephora, across the board, having only like a certain number of shades available is obnoxious. Let's do a little bit of color correcting, and I'm actually gonna use the Can't Stop Won't Stop around my mouth a little bit, just a little bit, because it's a deep color. I just want to see if it brings it up a little bit and underneath my eye. Okay. I like what that did under my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind. And no, I don't have to do these giant triangles, but they make me happy. I probably need to stop. Like, all this is not necessary, but it's kind of fun to get all tribal. I don't... For my contour, I'm going to go in with this contour palette from Sleek Makeup. Begin the carving. Okay. Let's blend out the contour that's there. All right, so that is set. Now, before I do my under eye, I'm going to go ahead and put some powder down there. I'm going to go in with, actually, I'm going to go with the Juvia's Place powder. I know that Juvia's Place is kind of like, they're kind of on the fence. Like, they're on the, when you're in Ulta, they're kind of on the discount-y side of the room, but they're not, they're also not exactly drugstore. So, you know, I think I'm gonna call them in the middle, you know. And this is in the shade Kalahari. I Am Magic powder from Juvia's Place, and it's called Kalahari. It's definitely more of a banana powdery color than anything else. And I'm excited to try it because I know there's been some frustration with a few people, a lot of folks actually, about how bright these powders are compared to the photos. But people have also been saying how nice they are. So I'm going to go ahead and take the powder, which is, you know, it's pretty yellow, and on a little brush. And I'm just going to pat a little bit underneath my eye. And see what it's do. Do I feel like they look smoother? It feels smooth. It's definitely setting the foundation, which is what it's supposed to do. I probably wouldn't use this on my whole face though, because it's actually fairly pigmented. And I think it actually is supposed to be for brightening, not for, not just for setting, because it's got some pigment in here, for sure. Like, that would lighten up everything. But oh, look how it's blurring out and making really nice lines, everywhere that I'm putting it. And then I'm going to go in with my Black Opal powder, the invisible powder, in the it's kind of like a cool cocoa tone. It's translucent, won't change the color of the foundation. Always good. Going on a powder brush and just swirl. Let's see, for my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with the black liner again, and I'm gonna line my lower waterline. And then I'm actually gonna go in with this this Imani. It's like a shadow pencil in the shade Deception, and I'm sorry, Iman. And this is definitely I believe this is definitely a drugstore brand. I believe it's been around a long time. I'm gonna go right into the lash line with that. All right, so I'm gonna go in with this brown shade right here, which is called, I can't remember and I lost the paper. That's what it's called. It's called I can't remember and I lost the paper. Ooh, I like how smoky that is. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off this powder underneath my eyes because I don't want it to sit too long. I'm gonna go in with my Color Icon What's Shady Beaches bronzer. Using the same brush, I'm gonna go into my Baked Blush from Black Radiance in the shade Toasted Almond. If I can get it open. It's childproof. Looks like that. Has no mirror. Haseth no mirror. That makes me mad. This lack of mirrorness is just rude. And highlight. Okay, so highlighter. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Shayla times ColourPop in the shade Pose. This is a pink gold kind of a situation. She's so pigmented. A little on now, a little on later. Oops. Need to do brows. Brows are important. Must do brows. Makeup Revolution has this new set, or Revolution Pro, Makeup Revolution. Yeah, Makeup Revolution has this new packaging that has like cheetah print on it, and it's got like a nice weight to it, like nice metal and black, and it just feels really good. And I think that's what caught my attention. I've got other products that are you know, brow and gel and setter and lipstick and whatever, but something about it drew my attention. So let's see, brow hairs. Oh yeah, it's doing brow hairs. It's fine. This is nice. I was going to say that I thought that the pencil was too hard, but it's just hard enough. This is a really good spoolie. It's just hard enough to give you really definite, fine, like micro lines, which is amazing. But not like uncomfortable. Like that brow, that's a good brow. Okay. Okay, Makeup Revolution. You might have just did something. All right. Okay, let's do the other one. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay. All right, so I'm gonna go in with some clear brow gel from ColourPop. Wait, is this clear? It looks white. That's why they can. Ooh, this is making me nervous. Ooh, okay. All right, no, it's clear. All right, it just looks ominous. I'm gonna spray my face with my Morphe setting spray, which is, you know, is the GOAT. This is $16, but it is 2.8 flow ounces, is super gentle, and this lasts forever. This is like my second bottle ever. I'll spray, I'm gonna let my hair down, and we'll come back and we'll do some lips, okay? Okay. Okay, we got a few more steps left, and then we'll be done with our drugstore beat down. I don't know why I like saying it like that, but I do. Bear with me. Y'all know I'm crazy. Okay, so going in with my Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara from Maybelline. I already sprayed my face with my Morphe, like I said, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to coat my bottom lashes and help them marry the top one. Next up, or last things that we're going to do are lips. I'm going to go in and I'm going to just put a little teeny weeny bit of this gloss, the So Juicy gloss from ColourPop. Okay, and now we're going to do the lip, and we're going to do a matte lip. Pew, 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 pew. Revlon lip liner. This Revlon lip liner is in the shade Chocolate. Next, I'm going to go in with another Revolution Pro item. This is the same line that has the leopard on it. She's very pretty, and this is what she looks like. Oh, look at her. Okay. Then we're ready to top it with this Morphe gloss in the shade Pixie. And Pixie, this Morphe gloss, runs for $8. All right, so that is the end of my tutorial. I'm looking at the gloss on the back of my hand like, I better wipe that off or I'll make a mess. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video with me and enjoying my Pat McGrath Mothership 3 or 2, was it 2? Pat McGrath Mothership 2 dupe look. Yeah, I'm proud. Okay, I done might have did something here. Go down to the bottom in the comments and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Ciao for now.